is going on? What is going on? Welcome back to Free Will Tarot, y'all. If you don't know my name by now, I am Rick. I will be doing a collective reading for the zodiac signs of Aquarius and Pisces tonight. If y'all are watching and or viewing this video from YouTube, do keep in mind you can always fast forward down below. We're going to wait for all the Aquarius followers of mine to join in. So that'll take about, give or take, 8-9 minutes. And thank y'all for the Pisces collective for being patient with me. I will get the Pisces reading started as soon as I end the Aquarius reading. Hope y'all are doing a-okay. Enjoying your Saturday. What up, Aquarius collective? Where's my Aquarius collective? Once more, we will be waiting about 8 or 9 minutes, give or take, for the Aquarius collective to hop into the live stream. If I was smart, I would make an FYP comment. Bloop. FYP, not FUP. What is going on? FYP, not FUP. I don't know what FUP would stand for, but what up, y'all? Aquarius collective, where is my Aquarius collective? We're gonna wait about 7 or 8 minutes for the Aquarius collective to hop in on the live stream. What's going on? Welcome back to Free Will Tarot, everyone. Oh yes, one of y'all already have the scissors ready. I wonder why TikTok makes me approve of certain comments. Like, do they feel like it's a threat that my followers are sending sharp and pointy objects? Don't make me use these scissors on you, Rick. I'm so scared. Nah. What up, y'all? Aquarius collective. How are y'all doing tonight? Do keep in mind these could resonate. I make the intentions of these readings to resonate for Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus. So all the Aquarius Moons, Aquarius Risings, Aquarius Venus are more than welcome. Once more, we are going to wait for the Aquarius collective to hop on in. Thank you all for being patient with me. To the Pisces collective, once I end the Aquarius collective reading, I will be starting yours soon after. Aquarius collective, oh yes. About 7 or 8 after, I will do 3 shuffles, 3 last shuffles. I'm cusp Aquarius. Okay, that's Aquarius and Pisces, correct? I'm not sure if that's a Pisces symbol or... I know the first one is Aquarius. I'm almost positive anyways. Aquarius. Oh yes. How's everyone doing? I need my Aquarius collective to hop in on the live stream. Anyone else with Aquarius collective or Aquarius collective? Anyone else with Aquarius houses or placements in their chart? I know me, myself, and I have a North Node in Aquarius, and that's literally the only house I have that's air sign. No Gemini, no Libra. North Node Aquarius. What up, Aquarius Collective? Keep switching from 6 or 7 folks joining in on the live stream. For anyone in on the joke there. Not the 6, 7. Said, I'm an Aquarius. Nice. Oh, a Cancerian. Okay. Yes, I usually do the Gemini and Cancerian collective readings on Tuesdays, but you're more than welcome to hang out. Especially if you're new here to Free Will Tarot and what I do. And what I do. Jeez. Said, I'm an Aquarius. All right. We got quite a few in tonight. That's what's up. That is what is up. Got about 3 more minutes, and I'm going to do 3 more shuffles. Thank y'all for being patient with me. You are new here? Okay. Yep. This should be fun then. Do keep in mind, I upload these live streams to my YouTube channel. That is Free Will Tarot. Same logo, same title. And then I have another one, Free Will Tarot 2.0. It's got less subscribers to it, but I do upload these live streams to my YouTube channel every night after I end the live stream. So if you do happen to miss out on any of the earlier readings I did earlier in the week, then definitely subscribe, check it out, and then you will not miss out on another live stream or another reading from the live stream. What is up, y'all? Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight, for real. It definitely would not be as fun to do these readings if y'all didn't join in, so thank you. Said, well, hello from Chicago. I am from Ohio. I've actually been to Chicago once or twice on my way to Texas for 4 months. That was a whole weekend trip on a Greyhound bus. That was super fun. I made a lot of good memories in Texas. I made some good memories on the way to Texas as well. I even got my phone stolen on the way back from Texas. That was lightweight a nightmare, but neither here nor there. That's a story for another time. Chicago is definitely beautiful, at least what I was able to see of it. I didn't get to witness any of its windy weather, but no matter the case, y'all, we're about to do 3 more shuffles around 38 after. It is definitely 6:37 here in Ohio. 3 more shuffles. Yep, right about now. All right, what do we have for the Aquarius Collective? What does the Aquarius Collective need to know moving forward? What does the Aquarius Collective need to know moving forward? All right, y'all, 3 more shuffles. A 1, a 2, a 3. Alrighty. Lived in Ohio for 6 years. Beautiful. Now I am back home in Louisiana. I'm assuming that's what Lou is short for. All right, y'all. If y'all are new, as I did see a few of you are new here. If you're new to Free Will Tarot and how I do things, St. Louis, gotcha. I do things a little differently than a lot of tarot readers do out there. I get 3 more shuffles. I do the whole Mr. Owl, a 1, a 2, a 3 reference, and then we're going to do the bridge shuffle, y'all. Bridge shuffle. When I do the bridge shuffle, that is the signal for y'all to send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety, so I can then cut this deck. That's literally all it is. From St. Louis or St. Louis? I definitely don't want to, you just start. I definitely will. I don't want to mispronounce it, but... Alrighty, y'all. We're going to cut the deck after a few scissors are sent my way. Anything sharp and pointy. It could be sharp cheese. Oh no, I'm asking if you just started. Oh yes. I started the live stream at like 28 after, just to give y'all a little more time to hop in. But yes, we are just starting. I need scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. I love it when some of my followers just type in scissors. Here you go. I'm going to comment scissors. Nope. Emojis. I need some emojis. They're all mine. They have my name on them. It could be sharp cheese. It could be a well-dressed, sharp gentleman. Sharp-looking gentleman. Anything metaphorically speaking. It's all good and fun for the participation in the comments. With that being said, I do see a few of you sending emojis. We're going to get right into the live stream, the reading, etc. Alrighty. Aquarius, sun, moon, and or rising, maybe even Venus. Here is your situation. Here is the challenge. Here is your person of interest. Here is the common ground between you both, or similarities. And here is the possible outcome and or advice. Do keep in mind, Aquarius Collective, this is just that, a general reading. With that being said, take what resonates, leave out the rest. It could be at the very least entertaining. It could be at the very most enlightening. So with that being said, let's hop on into it. We do have the 9 of Pentacles for the Aquarius Collective. This does tell me that you are feeling very comfortable in an environment that you have created for yourself. Obviously, it's probably in the home. Obviously, there's probably a job or a career that you've applied to. Maybe you've been working there for a while with this said job or career. It very well could be that you've made some collection of items and set them around your home. I do know that Aquariuses are notorious for collecting items. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what kind of items you've collected over the years. It could be maybe that you've just got some pets and you've made a comfortable environment for your pets even. I do know that Aquariuses love to have their pets as well. Specifically Aquariuses. Crystals. Yep, that's a good one. It could be crystals, tarot decks. I know I've got a mighty good collection of tarot decks, but neither here nor there. More crystals. Aquariuses seem to have that in common. Awesome. Yes, y'all have definitely created a comfortable environment for yourselves. Most of you could be single. Doesn't have to be, though. With the 9 of Pentacles, the number 9 in numerology does signify the self. The journey for the self. Right? This is technically a good energy to be in, to attract another romantic partner, if you will. Is it absolutely single? Okay. Yes, this is definitely good energy to be in. I mean, I don't hear too many stories of homeless people attracting romantic partners. Probably for obvious reasons. Pets, crystals, and dolls. Harley Davidson dolls. That's awesome. I wonder if my grandma has an Aquarius placement in her chart. Because I know she liked to collect like Betty Boop dolls and stuff of that nature. But no matter the case, enjoying your singlehood, enjoying a comfortable environment, enjoying mostly the fruits of labor. All of these fruits are from your hard work. And it could be that you've, picked the fruits of labor when they have ripened, and now you're just living comfortably. Definitely could be. However, with the Queen of Wands in the challenge, it could be for whatever reason you're not feeling the most confident, not feeling the most fiery, not feeling the most attractive at the moment. For whatever reason, it could be there's a specific person in your environment that is acting a certain way or behaving or communicating in a way that's just like, why would you say that to me, right? I Love Lucy dolls also. Okay. Yeah, I know my mom, she's on the cusp of like Aquarius and Pisces, but she is a collector of like Beanie Babies and Pluffkins, if y'all remember that from back in the day in the 90s. She used to collect them anyways, but no matter the case, Queen of Wands in the challenge, it could be very well that you find it difficult or challenging to feel confident in yourself or to take action or to receive action from another person. These are all very good examples of the Queen of Wands in the challenge. I do, keep in mind, read every card in the challenge placement of the spread as a reversal interpretation, so do keep that in mind. Some are super valuable nowadays. Oh yeah, I'm sure they are valuable nowadays. On eBay, get that money, honey. With that being said, we do have another person in the environment. No matter how long distance they are, could be they're in the same town, maybe they're right next door, maybe they're in a different state, for all I know, a different county. No matter the case, somewhere in the environment, this person may want to travel to you. Maybe they have some good news they want to give to you, send your way. Any other examples of the interpretations of this card, Eight of Wands? It's fast forward movement. It's messages being sent your way of excitement, of maybe flirtatious messages that this person might be sending your way. I don't know why that would make you feel not so confident in yourself, or maybe as attractive as you normally would. I don't know why that would be. I mean, this is forward movement. This person could be receiving forward movement in their own life. Maybe it has nothing to do with the Aquarius collective. It could be that they are receiving some good news in their life. But I'm going to read this as they have good news to give to you, that they want to adapt to these changes. Maybe they want you to adapt to some changes, to some good news. Like I said, it could be they want to travel your way, set up a date for the both of you. Once again, I don't know why this would be making you feel less attractive or not as confident in yourself. That's very strange why we would get the Queen of Wands with at least the first two cards. Like, I mean, you're feeling pretty comfortable as of now in your environment, at least. An environment you created for yourself, which is good. But maybe you're not feeling the most confident as to allowing other people in your space just yet. It's like with the Eight of Wands, yes, they could travel. Yes, maybe they are giving you good news. Maybe you're finding it challenging to receive it as good news. maybe this person is receiving good news on their end, and you're like, well, that doesn't make me feel the most confident about my life. I don't know why y'all would be feeling insecure about someone else's good news, because if they're winning in life and you want them connected in your life, wouldn't you be accepting of this good news that they're having? One would think, right? With the Temperance card and the similarities or common ground between you both, this is good. The Temperance card telling me that there's a situation where maybe you both are going through something. You're both being patient with each other, with yourselves, with the situation. When we think of Temperance, maybe there's a lot of thoughts going on. Maybe there's a lot of emotions, to be felt in the situation. It's like, okay, let me balance out the emotions. Let me balance out the mental thoughts, the mental, the anxiety, the mental energy, we'll put it that way. I mean, Aquariuses are definitely known for their intelligence. So maybe something in the next week, as I do weekly readings from Saturday to Saturday for at least the Aquarius collective, could be happening to where, it's got your brain on overdrive. And it's like, okay, let me temper my emotions. Let me temper those thoughts. Let me just be patient with the situation. Because, if we have faith in ourselves, in each other, then no matter the outcome, especially if we detach from that outcome, and trust and believe and have faith that that outcome is going to be in the best outcome or result or conclusion for everyone, then so it shall be. With that Page of Cups and the possible outcome and or advice. Possible outcome and or advice. I'm not sure if you're needing to apologize to this person for something. I'm not sure what that would mean. Page of Cups could be an apology. It doesn't have to be. If you do have some sort of emotions that you would like to give to this person, even though you might not be so excited or confident in yourself, or maybe even about some news you're receiving, they're receiving fast forward movement. And you're over here in Pentacle land, enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying your own stability, mind you. Maybe they got news that their favorite band is coming into town or coming into the state close to where y'all are living, and it's like, I'm going to get to go see that favorite band. Is this for Sagittarius? No, this is Aquarius. This is the Aquarius collective. Sagittarius was yesterday, around this time. I do apologize that you weren't able to make it to the Sagittarius collective reading, but also set an alarm every night, y'all. Everyone set an alarm for about 22 minutes ago is when I start my live stream. And also I did upload the Sagittarius collective reading last night too. So do subscribe to my YouTube channel, Free Will Tarot, and you won't be able to miss out on readings. 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's absolutely right. 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. I do live in Ohio. I'm positive that most of my followers don't live in Ohio. I know there's one from Florida, one from near California, one in Texas. I even have a follower that's from Norway. So, Florida? Okay, cool, thanks. I'll check out the YouTube, not a problem. Alrighty, so yeah, Aquarius collective, it definitely could be that maybe there's some sort of apology. I don't know why. I don't know why you would need to apologize to this person. Maybe they're trying to give good news as to I don't know, forward movement in their own life. Trying to be like, hey, I know you said this or said that or did this or did that to me in the past, but let's have bygones be bygones. Water under the bridge. I forgive you. Let's just move forward. Let's go to this concert, that I'm so excited to. I got a ticket for you to go to this concert. An invite to a movie that's coming out. I do know the new Spider-Man movie is coming out at the end of this month, so I'm pretty excited about that. Maybe that's the case. But it doesn't necessarily have to be the case that you need to apologize to this person. At the very least, it could be for the Aquarius Collective that you have a little bit of emotions to offer this person in exchange for their invite to go see a movie or go observe a band and, have a good time there. There's a lot to this reading that is just a lot of randomness. Maybe there's a lot of randomness going on in the situation and you're just like all over the place in your head, like, whoa, 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 whoa-wee, whoa. I gotta really temper my emotions, temper my thoughts. Same as this person. I mean, I can imagine what kind of things they're going on or going through. Things are going on for them if they have to adapt to some changes maybe. So yes, it could be the possible outcome that maybe you're wanting to, extend emotions or friendship at the very least. By the way, the page, no matter what suit it is, cups, wands, swords, pentacles, no matter what the suit, pages are inexperienced. I want to say there's an immaturity to them, but that's the wrong word to use. An inexperienced energy. They aren't necessarily fully knights just yet, right? These are all archetypes that every single human being goes through at least once, if not more, in their lifetime. So yes, Page of Cups, if it's the advice, extend some friendship. Extend, well, hey, if you're offering to take me to the movies, I'll buy the popcorn if you buy the tickets, right? That sort of thing. Yeah, there's a lot of randomness. I don't know why you would be not feeling the most confident in this situation in the next week, but I mean, it's not my reading, so if it resonates for y'all, then that's all that matters. And if not, leave it for the next person that it resonates for. Take what resonates, leave out the rest. I use a lot of examples in my reading, a lot of metaphors, so that if it is to resonate, it'll be relatable to some degree. With that being said, we need one card from the Oracle deck to close out this Aquarius Collective reading. And then we will start the Pisces Collective reading. One more time, thank you all for the Pisces Collective for being patient with me. All right, what does the collective for Aquarius need to know moving forward? Aquarius Collective, what do they need to know moving forward? 3 more shuffles. A 1, a 2, a 3. Top card is the card that we need to see to end out this Aquarius reading. Ooh. I don't believe I pulled this card yet. Or at least in a while if I have. What's it say? Break through to new dimensions. There's other things to read off this card, but the words are too small for me to read, at least off of my phone. So, with that being said, I will let y'all enjoy the artwork, because wowie wow, I freaking love this deck. Where is it? Yes, it is the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards. So yes, there it is. There it was. Break through to new dimensions. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth in your into your consciousness. Y'all, what I love about this card is the Aquarius Collective. The collective of Aquarius, the zodiac sign in general of Aquarius. They are supposed to be the most innovative and inventive of the zodiac signs. If Leo rules creativity as far as like art, then when it comes to like technology and new ideas for inventing things, inventing maybe even a community thing where it's like, how can we bring the community together for a protest? That could definitely be an Aquarius type of deal. A protest, or how can we bring the community together for an art show? Something to that nature. It reminds me of that song "Breakthrough to the Other Side." Interesting. I wonder if any of the band members from The Doors have an Aquarius sign, sun sign, moon, rising. I'm not sure if they know, but that'd be interesting to find out. It also could, it kind of reminds me actually of like Other Side by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Gotta take it on the other side, right? It's a good song, good jam. Especially at the end of the song, it gets like, it just really, just powerful. Anyways, one more time, breakthrough to new dimensions. A new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. Innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. I wonder if this person has sort of like plans, creative ideas that they're like, okay, here are the ideas. I'm putting them all on the table. You, Aquarius, have, I don't want to say the stability, but the groundedness, let's say, to bring these innovative ideas for this person's plans into motion. But also, if we get too excited about it, it's like, where do you put that excitement? Let's just calm down. Let's have some patience. Let's put these ideas, on the table. Let's really brainstorm this out. I don't know, once more, why you would be feeling less confident. Maybe it's an idea that you wish you would have had. I know I've been there many times. My favorite band just released their latest album in the last 3 months or something like that. And some of the songs on there, it's like, man, the riffs in those songs, it's like, I really wish I, would have written it. It's such a riff that you wish you would have written, or it's such a song that you wish you would have written. Like, man, it's like they beat me to it type of deal. No matter the case, this seems like good news for the both of you. This seems like good news for the both of you. I'm not sure what is going on in this reading. I have no idea anytime I have a reading for the Aquarius collective, like most of the time what's even going on in their readings. But most of the time y'all validate, no, it makes sense to me. As long as it makes sense to y'all, that's all that matters. It does not have to resonate with me. I mean, I only have North Node in Aquarius, so chances are it's not going to resonate with me anyways. Or maybe in the next week you want to revisit this reading and then, go over what happened in the last week for this reading to maybe resonate. Yeah, definitely come back and let me know. But Aquarius, I do hope this helps. I hope at the very least it was entertaining. Maybe at the very most it was enlightening. With that being said, I'm going to have to end the reading here, and we're going to start the Pisces collective reading. Do keep in mind, Aquarius, I will be uploading this live stream to my YouTube channel. Please do follow and or subscribe if you have not done so. Thank you all for all the love and support, for real. And we are going to shuffle these cards into the deck so we can start the Pisces collective reading. Pisces collective, where are y'all? Thank y'all for being patient with me. that was, I wouldn't say a doozy of a reading for Aquarius, but like, I don't know why I get so confused with Aquarius readings. I mean, I am the polar opposite, sure. The polarity, being a Leo. And it's so hard for me to read Aquariuses sometimes. Not the reading itself, like the cards for, you know, a reading per se, but just like in person, it's tough for me to like put my finger on like what they're thinking or what type of personality they have, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's on purpose. No matter the case, Pisces Collective, what is going on? Pisces Collective. I don't want to wait too long to start the Pisces Collective reading. I know I'll be eating supper here soon, shortly after I end the live stream, but that does not mean I should rush to get through the Pisces Collective reading either. Let's just say 6 after. Yeah, that seems fair. 6 after, we will start the reading. We'll do 3 more shuffles and all that fun stuff. And it'll allow the rest of the Pisces Collective to hop right on in, join the live stream. Alrighty, yeah. Pisces Collective. What do we have for the Pisces Collective? What do we need to know for the Pisces Collective? What does the Pisces Collective need to know moving forward? What does the Pisces Collective need to know moving forward? Six after, and we'll get 3 more shuffles. What does the Pisces Collective need to know moving forward? I also need to keep in mind that my battery loves to die, or at least be drained of energy while I'm live streaming, so that's a thing. There it is, 6 after. All right, 3 more shuffles, y'all. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 3. All right, y'all, we are going to do the bridge shuffle. Bridge shuffle. If y'all are new here to how I do things here at Free Will Tarot, my little creative corner of the world, when I do the bridge shuffle, that is the signal for y'all to send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. So I can cut this deck. Oh yes. Oh yes, I need them scissors. Oh yes. Here it is, the bridge shuffle. And there it was. TWAS twas. Go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety, for that matter. And I will cut this deck with them, with said scissors, so we can start this Pisces Collective reading. I almost feel like I recognize someone's profile pic. I don't want to be wrong, because boy oh boy would that be embarrassing. Let me just check real quick. Pisces Collective. Go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Is my mom in the live stream? My mom in the live stream? I almost recognize one of the profile pics as my mom, but maybe it's not. Definitely doesn't have to be. Actually, there's another way I can tell. No, it's definitely not. Okay. With that being said, thank y'all for all the emojis as far as sharp and pointy ones. We're going to cut the deck with them and get right on into the Pisces Collective reading. Alrighty. Yeah. Alright. The deck has been cut. With that being said, Pisces Collective, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even maybe even Venus. I can't talk. Here is your situation, the challenge, your person of interest. The similarities or common ground between you both, and the possible outcome and or advice. Whoa! I don't know what that means, but Pisces is on fire. Okay. Pisces Collective, do keep in mind this is a general reading, meaning that I am doing a reading for multiple people. So it does not have to 100% resonate for a specific person out there watching this reading, watching this live stream. Do keep that in mind. I'm doing a collective reading for multiple people. So if it doesn't 100% resonate with your life, I will still give examples of the interpretations as to how it could relate to your life, but it's not 100% going to resonate. Do keep that in mind. With that being said, let's get into it. 5 of Wands in the situation. At the very least, this could be practicing for battle. Pisces Collective, it could be, yes, that you're practicing for battle, playfully calling each other names. Like, okay, you dweeb, I don't hate you. You know what I'm saying? At the very most, this could mean arguments, disagreements, fighting, that whole gist. I mean, look there. It definitely seems like they're practicing for battle, but also maybe they're not practicing. Maybe there's legit something in the situation that you have your own opinions about, and it's conflicting, right? It's creating friction between you and another individual. Maybe you're mad at this person, and it's like, I can't believe you would have done that. I can't believe you would have said that. What is going on in your head, cross-watcher, for you to be saying or doing something, or not saying or not doing something you should be doing towards me, the Pisces? I'm putting myself in the Pisces shoes, obviously, as I'm a Leo, not a Pisces, but y'all get the gist. What is your problem, cross-watcher? Why are you doing this to me? It could be that you have some inner conflict about what a person is doing, saying, not saying. And it definitely could be that there's some outer conflict happening. Why do we have the Moon card in the challenge? Why, oh why, do we have the Moon card in the challenge? Normally with the Moon card, it's like, I'm going to use my intuition to get myself out of these woods. Totes my goats. I love using that word. By the way, for anyone watching this on YouTube, Totes my goats is the name of one of my followers. However, maybe you're not following. No matter the case, you're asking, can you do one for me? What is your zodiac sign? And I will let you know what day I normally do that sign. This is definitely a collective reading for the Pisces Collective. I do personal paid readings on Sundays. That'll be tomorrow, about an hour ago. 45 minutes ago. Yeah, 45 minutes ago is when y'all need to set an alarm. I can do yes or no questions, which are totally free on Sundays. But then I also do personal paid readings, $20 for 5 cards like I do in this spread. Or $10 for 3 cards. With that being said, I do appreciate you asking and wanting to participate in the live stream. However, I'm going to continue the Pisces Collective reading. But yeah, let me know your zodiac sign. I'll let you know if I did it already, which by now I pretty much have. I started doing 2 signs a week since last Monday. So it's very possible I've done your reading, or the reading for your zodiac sign. With that being said, the Moon card in the situation for the Pisces, not the situation, or the challenge for the Pisces Collective. Yeah, it's like you're trying to find your way out of a dark woods at night. and you're needing to use your intuition because for whatever reason the battery on your phone is dead, so you can't use the flashlight on your phone. I just need to use my intuition. Which way did I come from? Let me backtrack and, figure a way out of here. My intuition tells me that there's city lights that way, and that's where I come from, so I'm just going to walk that way. Makes sense. And even if it doesn't make sense, it's a metaphor. With this being in the challenge, though, it's almost as if, yes, maybe there is some darkness, some lack of clarity around the situation. Maybe it's challenging or difficult to find your way out of this situation, out of the issues, out of, the problem that you're going through with this person. It definitely could be, with that Five of Wands, that there's a lot of conflict, and it's like, I just want to get myself out of the woods and out of the situation. But I'm finding it challenging to listen to my intuition, which, by the way, meditation is perfect for that. Meditation, isolating yourself from other people, all the noise. I know from following you that Capricorn is usually Fridays, but the caption says Sag and Cap. What? I don't know if I'm able to change it from here. What the heck? Settings. Dang it. I apologize about that. I could have swore I put in Aquarius and Pisces. And I know I did, but maybe it didn't register. Maybe it didn't fully, take it. Whatever the case, Shar, can you pull a card for me, please? I definitely can tomorrow. About 45 minutes ago is when you need to set your alarm. I do personal paid readings tomorrow on Sundays. I pull yes or no questions as well. But yes, these live streams from Monday through Saturday are for collective zodiac sign readings only. I do appreciate you wanting to, participate in that way, though. That is for Sundays. With that being said, this person, no matter how conflicted you are about what they're doing, what they're saying, what they're not doing, what they're not saying, is on the right track. Because yes, while it might be difficult to get out of this situation, maybe it's challenging to listen to your intuition to get you out of the situation, this person's on the right track. They are isolating themselves with the Hermit card. They are trying to listen to their intuition. They're getting away from all the noise, from, being social, being on their phone a lot. And I know that's hard to do, to put the phone down, to listen to your intuition about a problem, to just silence the noise in your head, tell your ego to shut the heck up. I know this. I know it's difficult. But sometimes in order to, get the intuition speaking to us, our soul to speak to us, our higher self to speak to us, we have to get away from the noise and go within and listen to the wisdom of our soul. It makes sense why you are in Five of Wands energy. I'm not sure why this person is, but the both of you are in Queen of Wands energy. This is the similarity or common ground between you both, which tells me that both of you are probably fiery, but both of you are confident in the situation, confident in your opinions, confident in what you're wanting to receive. Now, with this being receptive energy, feminine energy is receptive. And keep in mind, tarot is not gender specific. So you could be a male or a female watching this Pisces reading. A male Pisces, a female Pisces watching this reading and still be in this energy. Do keep in mind, tarot is not gender specific. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. depending on who's around us or what we have to do, what we have to say, right? What opinions we have to communicate to others. So it could be that if you both are in this receptive energy, that you're waiting for the other person to take action. I'm confident that I'm right in the situation, says the Pisces. Well, I'm confident that I'm right in the situation and that you should be taking action. You should be doing something about the situation instead of being receptive, to what I have to give. You should be giving a little bit of effort into the situation. And it's like, maybe that's creating a little bit of conflict, inner conflict with the Pisces collective. Like, no, I want to be confident in my own opinions. I want to not have to listen to my intuition or meditate. I want to be social. I want to indulge in the noise, right? And maybe this person is trying to soul search, trying to practice some introspectiveness, to find some answers. But it's like, if Pisces has the resources, if Pisces is the one that has, well, I want to say that sometimes in our life, we are the only ones that can fix a problem, especially if we're the ones that cause the problem or cause the issue. It does not kill anyone to take accountability for how maybe you reached out to this person and you invited them to a party, but then for whatever reason, maybe you embarrassed them, and it's like, well, how's that my problem? Well, if we wouldn't have invited them in the first place, knowing that maybe they're a Virgo with this Hermit card in their placement, maybe they're sensitive. And knowing that they're sensitive, maybe, embarrassing them with a joke wasn't the best thing to do. Yes, sure, while this person could be sensitive, it's like, why do I give a straight fuck about why they're being a sissy about things? It's not my fault they're sensitive. However, it would not kill anyone to take accountability, swallow some pride, and maybe take some action. That is literally just an example. It doesn't have to be that you invited anyone to a party. It literally is an example. With the King of Wands, the counterpart to the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands being in the possible outcome, it could be that you're needing to take action. If you know what it is you want out of your life, if you know what it is you want out of this relationship, whether it be romantic or not, it could be that you're needing to pounce on an opportunity to fix something, to take care of something, to let this person know that, hey, I'm here, I'm taking accountability, I'm making sure that the situation is stable. No matter what the problem or issue is, no matter what, I'm here, I'm going to take action. I'm passionate about my life. I'm maybe passionate about this dynamic that you and I share. And no matter what issue or obstacle or problem that we might have to go through, I'm just going to pounce on finding a solution. If you are the one with the resources, if you are the one who holds the key in your hand to unlocking the solution, then it could be the advice also to take action and use that key. Only y'all are going to understand what I'm talking about in the next week. Because, I know I'm speaking a lot of, puzzle words, I guess. But in the next week, y'all will understand what I'm saying. I can't promise anything. It's a general reading, obviously, but most of the time, I don't understand what the heck I'm even talking about when it comes to these readings. But folks tell me, yes, it resonates. Maybe it's not the perfect example, but there's something in the examples that is like, no, you're onto something, Rick. It's not perfect, you're missing a lot of details, but it's like, it's there, right? With that being said, y'all, we have one card to pull from the Oracle deck so we can end out this reading. This deck is upside down. What do we have for the Pisces Collective? What does the Pisces Collective need to know moving forward so we can end out this reading? One card for the Pisces Collective. One card. 3 more shuffles, y'all. A 1. A 2. A 3. Alrighty, top card is the one we need to see to end out the Pisces reading. Boom! What a weird looking fish. Isn't that like a sunfish or something? No, that's not a sunfish. It's a freaking Pinocchio fish. What the heck? Weird. I almost want to say an ugly looking fish, but I mean, man, that's a freaking wiener faced fish. What the heck? A nose fish? A nose fish. What? I mean, I've heard of a swordfish, you know? This definitely does not look like a swordfish. What the heck? Anyways, what's the unexplained wonder? Maybe it is a swordfish, for all I know. I mean, what do I know? I only went to Canada at the tip of Lake Erie every summer when I was a teen on vacation, and went fishing on a pontoon, and we would stop over at the Cabela's in Michigan on the way up there. And wow, they have huge like tuna fish and marlin and like all sorts of like crazy looking fish mounted on the walls. I miss that. I miss going there and seeing all the huge fish mounted on the walls, but this is a weird looking fish. Anyways, unexplained wonder. I wonder how, y'all, what better deck to use for a Pisces collective reading anyways? Y'all being associated with one fish out of the sea, another fish under the sea, kind of like a mermaid, which I always associate Pisces with as mermaids. But no matter the case, unexplained wonder. I don't think I need to give y'all any, like a few seconds to enjoy the artwork. That's just an ugly ass looking fish. We're going to read this card. Unexplained wonder. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. All right, one more time. Magical blessings and miracles are occurring in your life. All your prayers are answered now. What a weird reading. What a weird card. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It doesn't make sense that I pulled this card. It doesn't. I'm trying to imagine why. Like, there's some sort of problem you're having with this person. There's some sort of issue you're having. Maybe them isolating from you and other people is like really pissing you off. Like, why do they have to, you know, be such a sissy and or offended or easily offended or whatever the case? Like, there's some sort of problem you're wanting to get out of the woods, you know, from running away from a problem. You're wanting to be receptive to answers from this person, but it's like, no. This person is isolating for a reason. You're probably the one that's needing to take action, as this King of Wands suggests. You're probably the one that holds the key to answering, you know, or to solving the issues or problems going on in this situation, the obstacles. And I'm sure that can be very frustrating with this, you know, Five of Wands. But as I mentioned, we all go through a situation where only you hold the key to the answers and the problems, you know, to have the answer to the problem that you can like fix. With that being said, y'all, I must end the live stream here. I hope it helped at the very least. I hope it was at the very least entertaining, you know, enlightening at the very most. With that being said, I hope to see y'all tomorrow for a personal paid reading. Do keep that in mind. So the wish is clarity, that the what ifs are BS. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what is going on outside, but I wish they'd shut up. Shut up. I'm doing readings here. Anyways, blessings to all. Y'all, miracles are real. Oh, I do believe it. Miracles have happened to me many times, and I'm like, how the heck did I pull that out of my ass? For real. Like, for real, I want to say not last winter, but the winter before that, I ended up having a speeding ticket, and I came on here on TikTok Live and had like 10 or 20 different folks ask for readings, and I totally did not have a job, but I came on here, made $200 off of personal paid readings, and paid off that ticket. I was like, what? That was a miracle, thanks to my community that I had built in the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all one more time for hanging out with me tonight, for creating miracles. No matter if you feel like you have been or not, you create miracles for people around you. But you might have to take action for those miracles to happen. With that being said, I'm hopping off the live stream. Maybe I'll see you in the next Pisces collective reading next Saturday, or maybe even personal paid readings tomorrow. No matter the case, thank you all for all the love and support. Hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button over at my YouTube channel, and I will see y'all sometime in the next live stream. Much love, take care, have a good night, y'all.